Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here, and we're in the Indie Alley. Welcome to the Video Outhouse. I'm joined by
Bo, and man, this alley's stinky.
Don't be afraid of the alley.
Dumpster's right around the corner. We got some girls coming in later.
Nice.
Anyway, we got indie news for all you fine folks out there. Now be sure to stop off at the website www.myalternatereality.com, where you can find this video along with Indy Comic news and a whole passel of other stuff that's posted up by this guy, okay, all the time. Indie news like Warren Ellis. Oh, look at this, chicks with guns. Oh man, if only Danny was here.
There's nothing better.
Nothing better than chicks with guns. What's going on with Warren Ellis? What's he doing?
Warren Ellis likes.
He's not doing this.
No, he's not.
I'm just holding this up because it's Warren Ellis.
He's already doing Anna Mercury, which is the book he's holding right
He
now.
also does this.
He does a lot of
He
stuff.
also does
Warren
this.
does a lot of stuff.
He also does this.
Warren Ellis is a very active guy.
It's the Warren Ellis universe.
It basically is.
Okay. Anyway,
He's doing two more projects for Avatar. One's called Super God.
Super
And
God.
it's about a world in which the people, regular folk like you and me, worship superhumans, and then the superhumans go, you know, it'd be fun to kill them.
Kill who?
The regular people who say, hey, you're gods, you're gods. Hey, nice.
Well, then they wouldn't be superheroes anymore.
Well, no,
would they?
that's why they call them super guys. It'll be drawn by Gary Gastoni of Radical Comics Caliber.
Yes.
He's also writing a limited series called Captain Swing and the Electrical Pirates of Sindri, which is art by Raul Costales. Warren just likes working for Avatar. Apparently they like him. They bring him to cons. It's a whole bunch of fun. And they don't sell a wonderful amount, but they're at least entertaining. Much more entertaining than some of the other crap that comes out of the indies.
Warren Ellis is not the only golden boy over at Avatar, though. They've also done work by this guy. Oh, never mind. They've also done work by this guy, Alan Moore, who's actually done this series, and you actually have a story about this series that Alan Moore did once upon a time.
There is a sequel to this coming out called Neonomicon or something like that. It'll be drawn by Jason Burrows. And apparently the sequel's been in the planning for a while, but Alan's off doing magic in England. He works as slowly as humanly possible, but we'll be seeing that in 2010, a sequel to Alan Moore's The Courtyard. Although if it's Alan Moore and Jason Burrows, it should be Alan Moore and Jason Burrows, The Courtyard, just to be polite.
Want to see some magic? Watch this disappear. Hey, look at that. Pretty good, huh? Anyway, moving on.
My foot.
Remember this? Oh, I sold out of this at the store. Guess who got one of the copies?
I had it. I had
well,
it. I went, oh, wait a minute, I got this. Oh, I forgot.
You know what? He told me ahead of time. All the rest of you who didn't, that's why he got it. Anyway, and yes, it's on reorder before you ask. And no, it hasn't come in yet. But anyway.
Mr. Darwin Cook is working on a creator-owned book that'll be out in 2010. He's also working on the sequel to this called Parker the Outfit. We'll be seeing that in 2010 right now. You would be seeing these books come out on a more regular basis, but Cook says he likes to do a lot of research, and so he's doing a lot of research in the time, and he's drawing the book after he gets his research done, instead of drawing something and someone goes, you know, you messed up that gun they were using. It didn't exist at this point. Mr. Cook likes to make sure things are proper and well done. So you'll be a sequel to this will be coming, and yes, he's going to get a reorder because this thing is selling like crazy.
Selling like crazy. Okay, next up, we don't have a graphic for. It involves Rex Mundi, which is over with, but it's not the story. Rex Mundi artist Arvid Nelson and Nick Stakal. What are they doing?
Arvid Nelson, the writer, and Nick Stakal, who's drawn some other independent stuff. They're doing a one-shot called Deadlock for the people over at Dark Horse.
Deathlock?
No, Deadlock.
Oh.
Deadlock. Be sure they don't want to get sued.
Oh, I used to have this one customer who was just crazy about Deathlock. He had hair down to his navel and bathed once every year.
Did you tell him about Deathlock coming back? Was he excited?
I haven't seen him in years.
Well, he's probably dead. Deadlock is based on the young.
How delightful.
I hope not.
It's based on the young adult novel Venomous by Krista Kowalski. It involves a loner who actually has a very, very active fantasy life, and he imagines himself being a superhero. He meets some rich people he starts hanging out with, and the line between fantasy and reality starts to blur.
Welcome to alternate reality.
Welcome to alternate reality. And that one shot will be out sometime later on this year from the fine folks over at Dark Horse.
Okay. Last story we have is Luna Brothers. This is getting ready to wrap up. Third in a row, it's getting ready to wrap up. What's next for the Luna Brothers?
The last arc of Sword starts with issue 19. It's 6 more issues. After that, the book is done because the Luna Brothers like to do 24 issues of a book with something they came up with on their own, write and draw it, and then they go, okay, we're done, we're going to move on to something else. So they're working on something else which they don't want to talk about. They made this joke about Harry Potter in an interview, which isn't going to happen.
That's a lawsuit.
But they're working on something coming. They may be doing some work over at Marvel, too, because Marvel loves them.
Larry
But by
Carter.
the way, this Sword is apparently there's a lot of people in Hollywood who want to option this as a movie. And the boys said, well, if you're going to do the thing the right way, and you can
Ultra
find a
and
way-
Girls. What happened to Ultra and Girls?
Ultra and Girls are also still optioned. And by the way Hollywood works is, I walk in and I go, hi.
Hi.
You know, this is a hell of a book.
Thanks.
Here's some money.
Thanks.
I'm going to option it. I'm going to make a movie.
That's great.
5 years later, you go, where the hell did he go? But
I spent all the money.
but you get to keep the money.
Hookers and booze.
That's the way the deal works. So
Yabba-dabba-doo.
the Luna Brothers have money for the other two books. There's no movies coming, but the Luna Brothers, even if they don't make the movies, they get to keep the money. It's a nice little deal. It's a nice little scam. We should come up with something like that and sucker some Hollywood guy into buying the idea.
We're from Mount Greenwood. All we got's the booze down here. We don't have the hookers. So it never happened.
Booze. Booze. A movie about booze.
There you go, booze.
Drunken comic book fans.
We just interview people on the street out in front of the store.
Days of
Yeah.
Wine and Roses.
Anyway, we're
that'll
done.
do it.
We're out of here. That's it for Indie News. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stop off at the website, www.myalternatereality.com, to check out all the indie news, including this video and previous videos. Until next time, for
Bo.
this is Comic Book Man saying bye! Hocus pocus, Rasmadocus. He's gone, 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 and so much.
The Indie Alley is empty now. Cue the rain. Hey!